But in Christianity, we mostly agree on things. No, we don't. Look at these. These are Christians. These folks are Christians here. The church out from, what's this church's name again? The Westboro Baptist Church. Don't tell them they're not Christians. So this could be Sharia law. Here we go. They interpret the Bible like this. God hates fags. Fags doom nations. Soldiers die, God laughs. Why? Because what they want, they read the Bible that says Jesus is going to come again when the United States actually is destroyed. And all these wars that are taking place in the world, where all the soldiers and so on are going out and dying for the flag, that's all Satan's work. So soldiers die, God laughs. Because the soldiers are dying in the wars of Satan, and God's going, you silly human beings. If you just read my Bible appropriately, like these people seem to know how to do, you'd be all right. You'd be good Christians. And then we say, so these people are sort of knuckleheads. They're fringe. Well, they're not that fringe. They are fringe. But there are a lot of folks that aren't that far away from them. And nonetheless, not that many. Go to the next slide. The truth is, this is what most Christians are doing when they're being Christians. They're sitting around very peacefully, just reading the Bible, singing, praying, being happy, being loving. That's what's happening most of the time. But yet, next slide, most of these folks are Christians. The alt-right, all the folks down in Charlottesville, neo-Nazis, those folks waving the Confederate flags. The South in the United States is a really, really, really Christian part of the U.S. And there are a lot of Confederate flags in the South. Are you going to tell me they're not Christians? They're Christians. What kind of world do they want? Oh, wait, hang on a sec. Sharia, Christian Sharia. I like my Southern life. I like my Confederate flags. I like my way of white domination or white this or white that. And I just happen to find some scriptures in the Bible that justify that. Wow, isn't that amazing? I can pretty much find anything I want. This guy, Dylan Roof, he's the young man, because of his racist ideology, walked into a black church and shot and killed, 9 people. He's a Christian. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, but he's not really a Christian. Because a real Christian wouldn't go into a church. Oh, does that mean these people aren't Christians? They haven't killed anybody. They just believe in white supremacy and white autonomy. Are they Christians? We could have a nice little argument here about whether they're really Christians or not. Christian Sharia. Take this book, establish his system based on this book, and then think everyone's going to get along and everyone's going to be normal, and that these people are somehow just going to fall into the woodwork. Look at the folks with their Nazi salutes. Are they not Christians either? Are they not Christians? They think they are. They're interpreting this book in a certain way. Okay. Oh, but they're not violent. They haven't really killed anyone. Next slide. You know who these people are? Lord's Resistance Army. How many people know who the LRA is? These are Christians. Lord's Resistance. 1.5 million displaced, 100,000 civilians killed. Here, I want to read you a couple quotes. Mostly active in Uganda, Central African Republic, the Congo. This guy right here, part of what I picked this photo up because he said, listen, there are still 9 Muslims here. He was talking about a village. We will capture them. We will kill them. We will finish them here. We will go to the next village and we will kill all the Muslims too. So just because you don't know about violent Christians who are bombing other people and killing other people and massacring other people and doing all these things doesn't mean that there aren't Christians out there doing that. There are a lot of Christians out there with so much hate because they have taken this Bible and on their basis of Christian Sharia, they have interpreted it to say, this is what we should do. This is God's work. You got it? Just because you don't know about it doesn't mean it's not happening. So here, let's go to the next one. Active hate groups. So many hate groups all over the U.S., man. The vast majority of whom are Christians. Because they've interpreted this. and the way that they want to interpret it. Cool, are we good? You would disagree. Unfortunately, in the world of Christian Sharia, we don't have enough information here to separate us, and so we just gonna fight it out. Who's right? Them or me? The people sitting around peacefully praying, or the people in the Lord's resistance army? You think the answer is really clear. Not to the Lord's resistance army, not to the neo-Nazis. It's not clear to them. If it was really clear that Jesus was a person of peace, then they would open this Bible and say Jesus was a person of peace, and that's what they would follow.